in store, but before we do that, I call on Sir George Shields to introduce our scholar, Master's Plan scholar. But I believe that you're going to say something first.
First of all, I just want to really thank everybody for coming out here today. This is a big deal for me specifically, just because of what this place has meant to me with Pastor Clem. And this is where he first brought me. And so it's a very special day for me. The fact that I got a golf today, the end of it was kind of a big surprise. But I will tell you that Arnell and June really did the majority of the work. And I just want to ask you guys, give them a big round of applause. They just did an amazing job. I had a very small part in this. I really did not have a big part in this. But I want to tell you a little bit of something about my relationship with Pastor Clem and why this is so special. For whatever reason, the Lord brought me here to do ministry. And one of the people that He put prominent in my life was Pastor Clem. And look, I come from the States where you get everything for yourself and you keep it for yourself. But Pastor Clem taught this American how to share, how to give, and how to love in a way that I really did not know, did not understand. And I will tell you, this is a man who spoke all over the world, who touched literally millions of lives, and yet lived in a manner. He could have lived as a very rich man. He could have lived in a castle if he wanted to. He had the opportunity and the worldly gifts to do so. But instead, he chose to live a godly life. And I will tell you, that has forever changed me. And so when we come here today, in honor of a man who lived his faith and left a legacy for us all to follow. So it's really a blessing to me to be able to be a part of all of this and to share with you guys. But he, after he passed, four of us got together and we got starting to talk about some things. And one of the things that we found out was that he didn't do this out in public. He didn't say, hey, I'm doing this, hey, I'm doing that. That was just who Pastor Clem was. He was just giving to those people he saw in need. He always did that. And we found out that there was a bunch of kids that were going through school that all of a sudden didn't have the resources that he provided to continue that schooling on. And that touched us really hard. And so we said, well, how can we help? And this is the result of that. As we got together, we thought, well, there's got to be some way. And so in honor of him and his favorite pastime, that he would love to come out here and play golf, we thought we could use that as a tool to continue the support that he began and continue to touch the many lives that he touched. And so this is our opportunity to do that. One of those people is special to us because she's joined us in our ministry at Living New Philippines, and so it's been really neat for that. But he's really touched her life, and so we've asked her to come here and give her personal testimony concerning how Pastor Clem has impacted her and really been a blessing to her. And so I just want to take some time to introduce Quincy Fuentes. If you want to come on up here and let's hear from her. Just thank you guys very much for everything.
Good afternoon po sa ating mga lahat. My name is Quincy Fuentes and I was born and raised in London kasi long dito, long doon, kaya naging London. And yung parents ko po ay maraming sinalihan na cooperatives at pakutangan para lang po mabuhay po kami magkakapatid. And lima po kami magkakapatid. I am the second to the eldest. Maaga po akong nagtrabaho to support my parents and my younger siblings. And I worked in a private company for almost 5 years. And in the middle of that year po, na-introduce kami to the PCF Church, to Pastor Guillermo. And nakakatuwa po kasi nakita ko yung malaking pagbabago po sa family namin. And sabi God to mag-iyan, Sir Arnel po, sa cell group nila. And bago ko Christian nun, so yung fire ko talagang on fire pa ako nun bago ko Christiano. And then, na-realize ko po, sabi ko, nag-work ako, na-convict ako kasi may iba kaming belief doon sa boss ko. So, talagang malaking adjustment po yung nangyari sa akin. And I started asking God, sabi ko, Lord, ito ba yung purpose mo para sa akin? Ito ba yung will mo para sa akin na mag-stay ako sa comfort zone ko? And magpadala ko din sa mga hindrances na humahadlang sa akin para mag-grow ako as a Christian. And then, nagulat po ako kasi yung si Pastor Clem po, in-approach niya ako. Nagulat ako na kwento ko ni Sir Arnel yung buhay namin. And then, Pastor Clem approached me, sabi niya, anak, gusto mo bang mag-aral? Nakwento nga po ni Sir Arnel. So, nagulat po ako, sabi ko, di ko rin po pala alam na nabasa ni Pastor Clem yung prayers ko parang 2 years or 3 years ago po sa Tita Oda, tama po, Wednesday prayer meeting po, no? Actually, dalawa po yung prayers ko Una po is magkaroon ng malaking bahay. Yan. Yung tipong with 5 bedrooms, with jacuzzi. Yan. Pero hindi pa po yun natutupad. Mukhang matinding prayer and fasting pa po yun. Pero yung isa po is to pursue my nursing course. And nakakatuwa po kasi Pastor Clem help me para po mangyari nga po ito. And I feel very touched po how God really moving. Nakaka-touch po na may mga gagamiting tao yung Panginoon po para tulungan ka. And I feel very, very touched kasi naalala ko nung in-approach mo ni Pastor Clem, year din po yun nung malaman na meron siyang cancer. Na-diagnose po siya na may cancer and the doctor said that he had only 6 months to live. So naalala ko, Pastor, may sakit po kayo, bakit tutulungan niyo pa po ako? Sabi ko ganyan sa kanya. Alam niyo po sagot niya sa akin, sabi niya, hindi, huwag kang mahihiya kasi pera ng Panginoon yan. Ginagamit nila ako para tulungan ka. Nakakatuwa po na malaman na, alam niyo po yung may taong gusto mag-invest sa inyo, kahit hindi kayo deserving, may taong gagamitin si Lord para tulungan ka. And kung nandito po si Pastor Clem, Pastor Clem, I just want to say thank you sa lahat po ng kabutihan niyo for being a generous man, for being an unselfish man na even po sa last days, sa last months ng buhay niya, pipiliin niya pa rin pong tumulong. Pipiliin niya pa rin pong magbigay. Hindi po siya selfish na tao. Salamat po, Pastor Clem. And I want to take this opportunity po to encourage every one of you po na please, sana po patuloy po natin supportahan itong legacy, itong programa po na sinimulan ni Pastor Clem. Kasi sa maliit na halaga pong natinulong nyo, marami pong marami pong kabataan na gustong mag-aral, na patuloy na nananalangin. Marami pa po. Tulad ko, isa lang po ako sa mga yun. Kaya sana po, supportahan po natin itong programa to. Alam ko, marami pa pong kabataan na minsan ang sumuko sa pangarap nila, but through this program po, magkakaroon po ng kaliwanagan yung buhay nila. Salamat din po, Sir Arnel, Sir George, sa lahat po na nag-organize ito, Sir Picoy, Sir June, sa lahat po, Sir po. Salamat po, and sa lahat po nang nandito ngayon, PCF family, Tita Merlin. And para po sa Panginoon na siyang gumawa, para maging posible po ng lahat na ito, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Quincy. Salamat po si Quincy sa nabiyayaan ng Panginoon through Pastor Clem. So, ito na po yung pinakahihintay natin. Unahin po natin, but before we announce the winners for fun game, may we call on Mr. Ben Conti, Kuya Picoy Gonzalez, Mr. John Molina, and Mr. George Hill, please. Yan yung binigay ni Pastor, pare. Ayan. Ito mo, pati si Jun, ha? Nabiyayaan. going to announce, George, our fun game winner. Mr. Ben, baka gusto mo ikaw ang... By the way, ilalagay po natin ito sa broadsheet. Tumawag po ang Manila Standard. Ate Marie, kasama ka dito ha? Ikaw ang mag-award. First is the most accurate drive. May sumat ba yan? Wala.
I was a witness to this. Kita-kita namin to. Nasa linya talaga. Most accurate drive goes to Mr. Ronald Romero.
Wow!
Congratulations, Mr. Romero. Next is pinakamalakas to. The longest drive. 230 yards. Let me go.
Woods ang Mr. Guillermo.
Next is nearest to the pin. 1 feet. 1 feet. Alright. George, please do the announcement.
Okay, congratulations to Patrick Jude Navarro.
Alright. Ito muna tayo sa ladies. We're going to award, ilan ba yung ladies natin? We have 4, right? Okay, we'll announce the runner-up first. Okay, the winner. John, ikaw mag-announce second runner-up. Hindi, ikaw. Ako sa champion. First runner-up for ladies division. Ano score, Sir Ben? Yeah. Gross 43. Liz So Young. Congratulations, Liz So Young. And our champion with a gross of 47 from Caloocan.